This is Serbia, today in 2024. But how did we get here and get these borders exactly? Well, we gotta go back in time. This is the map of Balkan, and this is the map of the Serbian kingdom in 1282. After Dragutin, King Uroš II Milutin came to power. He went to war against Byzantium, but the war was interrupted by the invasions of Tartars from Bulgaria, significantly expanded medieval Serbia. The border has been moved to line of Prilep, Ohrid and Stip. Introduced a royal office modeled on Byzantium. He made peace with Byzantium in 1299 and married the Byzantine princess Simonida. Milutin does not want to return the throne to his brother Dragutin, which causes a civil war. It lasted until the death of Dragutin in 1316. After King Uroš II Milutin, King Stefan Dechansky came to power. He did not want to start new wars, but to organize and preserve the state he inherited from his father. In 1330, Byzantium and Bulgaria make an agreement to unite their armies and attack Serbia. King Stefan Dechansky preempted their unification and headed towards the Bulgarians. In the Battle of Velbušte on July 28, 1330, the Serbian army defeated the Bulgarian army, and the Bulgarian emperor was killed. With this battle, medieval Serbia established itself as the strongest power in the Balkans. It broke the power of the Bulgarian state and created a base for new conquests towards the south. Vlastela encourages the young king Stefan Dušan to take the power. Stefan Dušan overcame and imprisoned his father in the Zvečan fortress. He was crowned king on September 8, 1331, while the former king Stefan Dechansky died in the Zvečan fortress on November 11th under unclear circumstances. Stefan Dušan regulates relations with the neighboring Bosnia and Dubrovnik, selling the Pelješac and Stone peninsulas to the people of Dubrovnik. In 1332, the first campaigns against Byzantium, but they were interrupted by the incursions of the Hungarians and the Bosnian Ban. In 1341, he renewed the war against Byzantium. He elevates the Serbian Church to the rank of Patriarchy, and Archbishop Ioniki to the rank of Patriarch. The Patriarch of Constantinople excommunicated King Dušan. He proclaimed himself emperor on December 25, 1345, in Ser. King Stefan Dušan was crowned emperor of the Serbs and Greeks in Skopje on Easter in 1346. Dušan's code was adopted at the State Assembly in Skopje in 1349, completed in Ser in 1354. In the civil war in Byzantium, he took the side of the legitimate ruler John V. Battle of Didymotica in 1352, the first encounter with the Turkish army and a defeat. The Emperor Dušan took the defeat seriously. He contacted the Pope for crusades. He died in 1355 at the age of 46. In 1355, Emperor Stefan Uroš V came to power. The Serbian Empire is still stable. Tsar Uroš relies on strong and capable noblemen for his internal politics. The exact course of the battle is not known, but it is known that the Serbian army suffered a catastrophic defeat. The Mrnjavčević brothers did not survive the battle. With this victory, the Turks penetrate into Macedonia. Ser occupies Byzantium for a while. Vukašin's son Marko Kraljević becomes the Turkish vassal. Next to him, the Dragaš brothers, Bulgaria and Byzantium, become vassals. Emperor Uroš dies on December 4th, 1371. At the time of the death of Emperor Uroš V, Knez Lazar was the strongest regional ruler. He was the patron of the church and organized councils. His initiative led to reconciliation of the Serbian and Constantinople churches in 1375. He worked on the restoration of Nemanjić traditions. It was then that the first Turkish incursions through Macedonia took place. The Turks then take over the fundamental preparations for the campaign against Moravian Serbia, as Prince Lazar's, also known as Knez Lazar, land was also called. The exact course and outcome of the battle is not known. The only thing that can be said for sure is that the battle took place and that both rulers died. In 15th or 28th of June 1389, Battle of Kosovo has started. It is not certain how the rulers died either. It is believed that the Prince Lazar was captured and executed or that he was killed in a battle, while the Turkish Sultan Murad I was killed by the Serbian knight Miloš Obilić. Vuk Branković and a detachment of the Serbian army under the leadership of Vlatko Vukotić fought on the side of the Prince Lazar. Sultan Murat also brought his two sons to Kosovo, Bayazid and Jakub. Bayazid executed Jakub and thus became a sultan. Serbia becomes a Turkish vassal. He must pay tribute and send a military detachment. After Battle of Kosovo, the creation of the Kosovo myth happened. Prince Lazar consciously sacrificed himself in order to give freedom to his people. On the power came Stefan Lazarević, son of the Prince Knez Hrebeljanović and Princess Milica. In 1402 there was a battle at Angora, where Turks and Serbs fought against the Mongols. On his way back from Angora, Stefan Lazarević stopped in Constantinople, where the Byzantine Emperor awarded him with the title of Despot. This was now led by the second strongest feudal family, Branković. He moved the capital from Kruševac to Belgrade in 1403. Then Belgrade became the first capital for the first time in Serbian history. Turmoil in Turkey and the wise policy of the despot Stefan enabled the cultural and economic strengthening of the country, known as the Moravian period. Despot Stefan Lazarević was a highly educated man. He also proved to be a gifted poet, which he showed in the song Slovoljubve. He founded the Resava school in the Manasija monastery. After the death of Despot Stefan, his cousin Đurađ Branković inherits the throne. As a result, Despot Đurađ Branković built a new capital, Smederevo. The Turks, during the campaigns, captured Smederevo in 1439, and that event is also known as the first fall of the Despotovina. Despot Đurađa was inherited by his son Lazar Branković, who was left with only Smederevo and its surroundings. The Serbian despotism fell on June 20th, 1459, and with that act Serbian slavery under the Turks began, which would last for 345 years. Thank you everybody for watching this video. I was really busy for the past 3 months, so I couldn't upload, but I will upload in future more Serbian history and other history, and I hope you liked it. Please make sure to subscribe and see more content, comment on any improvements I should do, and thank you. Goodbye.